Hello! Espresso Manage is back here for the end of the season, as you can see. Limerick away wasn't the greatest game there. Yeah, I don't know what to say. That was a terrible performance. It was the worst I've ever seen, but I guess sometimes it happens that everything just doesn't work out that well. But there's been some changes. I hope that I can go pretty, or this will not be too long, even if we have two live come here, which we'll see. I wanted 28, so we need to win and draw a point. I wanted 28 points, but I'm not sure if we make it. At least we have 20. So that's nice. I believe there we got 26 and 20 points. So hopefully 26 would be nice as well to achieve more than last season, even if I wasn't here. But oh well. O'Rourke has the best passing completion, and O'Neill has the most assist together with Gavin. Fortunately, Nathan O'Rourke, he is injured right now, 4 to 6 weeks, so that's not the greatest. Knee ligaments. There we saw a region, and we will go through the regions today. But first of all, I wanted to show you here that we actually already let some players go. I saw that I had so many players which I thought wasn't good enough to say here. So Mackie, okay, you might look at him and say, oh, he's not terrible, and I guess he wasn't, but he did not show that for me, and I have younger and better play. Paul Fox, okay, he was his own project, but it's said that he shouldn't develop that much, and it doesn't stand out too much at everything. Okay, it's 8 and 9, so I guess they're decent, but Ian Fletcher, which he just signed, I let him go as well, because I was not impressed by the matches he got. And instead we signed Pat, who you've probably seen before if you checked out this series or whatever. Brilliant, over 11 at many of these mental stats. He's better mental stats than many of my older players here, and pretty good physical as well. I guess heading and finishing could be better, but he's just 17, so he have gotten some starters. So far he hasn't been that impressive. He comes from Everton. It's really something for the future. Okay, he doesn't look fantastic, but as I said, most player in this league isn't fantastic. It's like 8 are actually kind of decent and good, and over 11 are really good. So Flair 16 is pretty good there, and compulsory concentration could be better there. And also I signed Garrett McAloins. I don't know really how to say it, but again, pretty good mental stats for being so young. Okay, his pace is not that great, and physical it could be better. His heading is terrible, so I don't know. But I thought, since I was 17, and also actually played 9 matches for Finn Harps here, and also I thought, well, we did not even, we just give him a non-contract here, so he will not cost us anything so far, so I feel like it was not too much of a risk. But let's go to the youth players we have in here. Through here, or if I put anyone up in the top team, it might be like that, but I feel like I let them go down there. We don't have super many, so I let pretty many persons go. And Simon Fitzpatrick, great first touch, good first touch, good passing, good teamwork, good work rate, great determination, and Pretty good decision in there. Pretty good physical as well. I feel like he could be okay. He doesn't look that good right now, but I feel like that is a little bit unfair. I feel like 1 star should more be the thing, but maybe it's just because he's young. Aaron, I'm not sure that I will keep Aaron here. Aaron Brayley. Look there. Okay, but he has better aerials, and we don't have that many central midfielders with good aerials. So terrible. Why? That's so stupid. Of course he would have brilliant jumping range, but terrible heading. Seems very strange, but oh well. So there we have him. He has 3 star. I might actually give him a chance even next season, because I rather let player just get the chance right away, because it's not so much of a difference between the players we have and the players in the youth team. So, and we are like bottom in the league here, so would actually be pretty good. Jason Lally, I was really impressed by this player. Or again, it probably doesn't look like anything, but he has 7 in mark and 7 in tackles. Again, heading. We need someone that can head better, that's for sure. But positioning 8, flair 10, decisioning 10. So, and the main thing why I signed him was his free kick ability. Over 10. I believe we had no, our best free kick taker was 7. So yeah, just for that he might just be a good player and has some good vision. I think I made a comparison. I know that everyone doesn't like to make this comparison because sometimes it maybe doesn't say some. Oh, that was not what I wanted. I wanted to. Why do you show him here? And look at that. He looks like a more okay. He's a little bit less good, but I feel like he looks more versatile. Okay, he doesn't have the technical skills there, but defensively is better. And yeah, I don't know with Aaron. He's not. Or Nathan O'Rourke and O'Neill are both more attacking midfielders, so it was pretty good. Then I signed some players, which here doesn't probably look that good, and I'm not sure that they really will be players for the first team. But Barry Byrne, he has some great vision though, and work rate, probably pretty good mentals, and decision and termination could be better, and his technical skills are not brilliant, but well, I thought it was. Everyone says that this is like the most talented player, or the most, yeah, he had most, but I don't know if I see it. I just signed him just because they said, oh, he has talent and couldn't develop. On that first screen, which you get when you get the youth projects, you get like they say like, oh, this player is like one of the most talented players who has come through last year. Okay, it's great flair and great. I'm not sure. Look at that. He has so many 8 or so many ones. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 13 ones. Okay, it might not, you could argue that it might not make sense, but or it doesn't matter, like heading, if he is a winger, probably doesn't matter. Marking probably doesn't matter. Tackling doesn't matter, but passing 2 is not beneficial, and crossing 1 to have like Michael Brown, which I have in the first team, which have 11, but you at least have to have over 5, so that's not the greatest, but oh well. Yeah, unfortunately as well, Michael Brown injured again. Isn't that surprising? He's my main player. Okay, stats-wise, again, he doesn't look that great, but he has those crossings which might be really good, and he actually has one. Just have 2 silver star, but he has some free kicks. But now I actually decided for this match today, which is against Athlone Town, that we will get some players who hasn't been used, and also which I am not so impressed with, so they will show that they can do. Yeah, as you would say, many of these players actually have non-contracts, so maybe they would be good to keep, but I feel like we have so many, and I want to also, like Moran, as you would see, has actually done pretty good. There are 3 goals, okay, 9 from start. Okay, it's not been fantastic by any means, but it still works hard, or work rate isn't brilliant, but off ball is great determination, great decision, great bravery. Guys that would show here that he got what it takes is Kyle Barn. He hasn't been that great recently. Jonathan Heffman, I must say, we got him in our youth, or he just come in here from home farm. He's been just like Michael Carey's or Michael Kelly, really stable in the goal. Okay, some mistake, or okay, they have conceded some goals, but I've really not seen like super many mistakes. Sometimes, or mostly, it's just been the defense being poor. I don't know. Feel free to tell me. He has some great pace here, as you can see, and some great bravery and decision and leadership. It's just that defensively, I don't know if he's good enough, and we have so many other wingers here. Charlton, I feel like, okay, he makes some mistakes now and then, but he is being pretty good still. Or worst, even less good than Ian Fletcher has actually been one of the. It's been pretty stable, as you can see here, 6.62, not that bad actually. So he's kind of surprised me. Okay, his positioning is also terrible, but at least he has good marking. What is it up? What is up with this team? Okay, and Aaron will also. I'm not too sure either, and not Donnelly either. So they will. I might let him go. Galvin, of course, is a first-time player, so I thought, let's just play him. And he has a lot of 6s, and he's pretty good all around. Good, decent. He does have 5s and 6s and everything, so I would say that that's pretty. But my God, when I look at this, the main issue here might be that we don't have anyone that's good of the. Okay, Rowan. We're great tacklers. Pat McCarthy will get a chance here. You need to win some headings and stuff. Okay, wingers, it doesn't really matter. Even Galvin, it doesn't really matter that he is bad, and Michael Brown doesn't even matter with the wingers, but I feel like we need better. But I want to end this season here. So we did not get up super many fantastic players, but well. And Doyle, I'm not too sure about him either. He looks great, or great, but he looks decent, I should say. 7s, and he's not terrible at anything that a poacher needs to be. Would be our first striker, and he should do more goals, but I don't know. I feel like he's doesn't do it. He did 10 goals last season, but so far he hasn't performed for us. So Heffen, Byrne, Keith Byrne, McCarthy, McGovern, Nolan, O'Neill, Doyle. Oh, we should actually change here too as our home tactic. It's actually worked better. Oh, I forgot to go through the results here. Where was our latest match? can't even remember. It was so long ago, I feel like. What's this? What's a Drugida? But yeah, as you can see, the format's a little bit... Was it even here somewhere? I can't remember, but well. Strike of form here. Did not consider that many, but now we haven't won in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches. But we did pretty good in the Senior Challenge Cup here against Brave Wonders, which is the first team, and they actually even eat, so they are not even fighting for relegation. That was okay. We did not create that much, but I feel like defensively we were pretty good, and but yeah, it might be a lot of changes for next season, because I don't want to say that it's really important. Oh, I forgot. I don't know how we will say everything because it's happened so much. But we have a new board as well. It did not really change that much economically, and not either like expectation or anything. It was not like there were some interesting things. I've tried work the ball into the box. It works. Sometimes it works pretty good, but sometimes it hasn't worked. So I don't know. Pat McCarthy is still young, so but I want to give the young players here a chance. It's sort of a youth development, maybe like Fox in the box. Develop youth. Great. I will try to not swear as much as I've done, but sometimes I just get pissed off at stupidness, like not being able to defend corners and such, and mistakes by my players. But I will try to not. You should. I thought you would show me here that you have talent enough to be still here, but no. Okay, you will get another chance, but if you don't show it, I might just let you go. Dylan McCovern. He's been one of the top scorer actually. He's been very good when he got the chance. I believe it might even get him there. Okay. Well, it can only get better because the first half was, not to say terrible, but was not that impressive. Not defensively and not offensively either, so can only get better here. Second half, get super long episode or whatever. Speed through a little bit here. Man. Oh, no go. Yeah, unfortunately, we had but we have had decently not too many goals conceded or whatever. Oh my god, I'm so pissed. Yeah, I can't say pissed, of course. So pissed at Andrew Govern. It says that he's one of the best players in the team. He hasn't freaking shown me that. So that is what I dislike the most, probably. Players that are like spectacular in the team, or when the stats and not Nolan either. This might be the game where I decide to just ditch everyone who's played this match, or not everyone, because we are in poor form. I need but I just got so many other players in after that match against Limericks. I thought we would do a little bit better match than not even get a goal here. So I don't know. Vanel still. But nothing could be that bad as that game. Oh, McCovern! Ooh, shoots there. Okay. Cabinteely lose this match. I don't know why I need to say that. It's not like I'm making a highlight here. Let's see, how did How good did you do? 6.6, not terrible. This is not match fit. That was probably why he didn't get injured. I'm checking here at Corey Galvin. Interesting, which I had no idea, is Evan and Corey Galvin are actually twin brothers, as you would see if I can freaking find them here. They are born the same day, or oh, there it says 1996. So yeah, and they're both playing at the same position as well as wingers. So that's a little bit funny, just in my opinion. Okay, I probably need to cut out, and I'll be back when we do the last match, so see you all then. Okay, hello, and we are back here again, and as you can see, some changes in the squad. We will start, or some changes in the 11. Kelly, yeah, I feel like Jonathan Heffen, he did not do that good match. Woods has been our best right back so far, so he's starting material. He's actually not that great. I would like and better. He's 25 also. He's not like super old. I also say that Carl is better, but yeah, Woods has better aerial. Carl Byrne, I feel, no. Why do I feel like everyone is, but yeah. He's not terrible. He has some experience, but as you can see, it's mental. Even if he's one of the older guys, his mental stats are not that great. But I will keep him so far. But if we get two better right backs, he will be off. Keith Byrne and Andrews has been the central defenders so far this season, mostly of this season. I believe, yeah, Paul Andrews has actually been our best player, so he might actually be the player that gets that is defense player of the year, or even Galvin, or Keith Byrne. I guess we'll see. This new player which I got in, which I even what I actually bought him for 1k. I thought he was pretty good, and it's already started some matches in the first division, so I thought, why not? Physical stats, so not too bad there. He will get the start today. Howard is back in the line here. He played most matches this season. Aaron Byerly, he played pretty good. He was one of the better players in the last match, so he will get against Slater. Start on the left there, and then we have Donnelly. I want to see more from him. If I don't see it, I might just sell him. I don't know. Is he already reached his potential? Okay, it's not terrible. It's 10 in passing, but I'm not so... okay, it's done 3 goals, but perform good here for me to have his contracts renewed. And Pef Calfield, I don't know how to say his name, but he's back in the starting up line here. And we also have Moran on the bench. McGovern might get in there to see if he does enough. O'Neill and actually Jason Lally is in there, mostly for his free kicks. So we will submit team and see how it will go here. I think we won one of our recent matches against UFCD, which I believe there are University College of Dublin. I would like if they actually won this match. Not to expect more than it's necessary. I don't know what to say, but I just would like if we end off with a victory. Or a draw would even be pretty good as well. Let's see. Woods. Oh, I said I wanted to use 3D, so let's close. How is that? I have no idea. I'm just changing all about here. I might cut it down a little bit so it's not too long. Oh, fast right now. Oh, nice save there, Kelly. McCoverley. Yeah, I don't like it. I know I play direct, but I just don't have to lump it all the way up. Even if I... Oh, Russell. Russell will actually, as you've seen, or I don't know if I showed it, but Russell will join us, so... Yeah, as you can see there, great free kicks. Here's our new free kick taker for sure, so... Hope he doesn't... Hope he doesn't... like, oh, what is this team? Oh, watch that free kick! That was amazing. What a free kick taker we get. I might actually change here. I'm not so impressed by Pat, even if he has mental skills, which is great, but Moran has actually done it better and surprising since he has less good abilities or whatever to say. Yeah, I guess we will start with that. I mean, we've not been terrible, just what to do, I don't know. I like Alan Moran. He's a hard-working guy, even if his work rate wasn't that great, but he works pretty good as a defensive forward. O'Neill, Walsh, O'Connor, Swan. Oh, great save there by Kelly. We trust in you, Kelly. My assistant says that you're one of the best players in the team. You haven't showed that so far, at least. Russell. Oh, wow. They're playing a real nice ball here. Donnelly. Oh, no. Let's show where the problem. We just lumped the ball too much away. I mean, okay, I want to play direct football, but I don't want to just lump the ball to no one. I mean, not terrible match. It was way better than the other match we had before, but yeah. I feel like we still can perform better, hopefully next season. Can someone please just step up? Okay, and it's not like I was expecting us to win this match, but can someone shows that they want to really make the difference or whatever. Phil O'Neill could be that guy, but don't really. This was not great. We end the season with a goal difference of 10-0, so things can only get better, I guess. Forward, but no one really did a poor game still, so I feel like potential. We have potential, but we just have to keep the ball. Maybe we need just better passes as well. Or I guess we can go through it now. Dylan has scored the most goals. After it was actually Alan Moran. It doesn't look that great, but he's developing at least. I like that, but technical is not looking that great. But it's great determination and decision. Off ball is good as well. Anticipation could also be in better concentration as well, but so good so far for him. 6.7 is not bad. Doyle, he did 5 points, but I feel like he can do better. I will keep him though, if he doesn't have too high wages. Yeah, I will keep him for next year. Sorry if this is a little bit longer, but we will just go through all the players and just see. Kelly will definitely, he's been stable. Have conceded a lot of goals, but still 6 clean sheets is not too bad. Jonathan Heffman is done decently. 7 starts in the first team, not too bad, and 1 clean sheet there. He is something for the future. He might mostly just get matches in the under 19. He showed me something at least, so It's just that he has... I would like him to go on lower wages, but I don't know if it works. I feel, okay, he does... He's sort of difficult. He doesn't really make changes, but he sort of never makes mistakes or whatever. Play that doesn't make the difference or whatever. So I don't know. I guess I will see if I keep him. Joe Woods, as I said, we will keep him if we don't get two better right backs. We will keep him. Govern, we will probably keep him because he played pretty... I don't know. It's just that he's a youth player, but that... I don't know, that average rating is not great, so I don't know. Good. That's good, decent physicals, and he's just 20, but... better, so... Some of them might go. Paul Andrews, we will not get rid of him. He's our most experienced. Okay, he's going down on a lot of stuff here, but still a most experienced and most stable player or whatever. And has great heading, great strength there, so he's a long player as well. He did a decent, I would say, first season here. Okay, he's not fantastic. His heading is pretty but he has great positioning, great leadership. He could be something for the future. I say that with every player, or I don't know. Guess we will see. Choice. Right now he is actually a fourth choice on the defense there. McCarthy, he will probably mostly play in the youth team. Charlton, I feel like he has stats that shows that he can do something. It's just he's been a little bit uneven. His average rating is terrible. I would probably let him go. The good thing is that he can play both. Burn will definitely keep here, at least for his crossing so far. And it's actually a pretty good tackling, which is surprising for a winger, but yeah, so he's pretty good. Unfortunately, he's a little injury prone. Jason, he will probably mostly play in the youth team, but who knows, he might get his chances now and then. Pierre, it's a contract over 2020, so this looks pretty good, and pretty good physical and mental stats. I guess his technical stat could be better, but 5 and 6s, I mean, as you see, some of the players in my youth team have like 3s and 2s, so not too bad. He's really stepped up his game here. Okay, he doesn't have scored any points this season, but he really stepped up and showed me that he can play on both the left and the right, so that's pretty good. I thought of actually letting him go on a loan, but he did not do it. It's a little bit worrying though. But he has great dribblings and great compulsory there, great technique. He has some good stats still. He has some good speed as well, so I still feel like he could do something. One of our better players, as you can see, 8s all around and 10s, so I guess he could have some more 12. But he is definitely a player that is... I don't know if we have super many that really is good for first division, but he is definitely good for first division. And he might even give him a real contract. Unfortunately, we don't have that high wages right now, so I don't know if we have enough to really sign that many players. But he's just 20 and is already... Look at that, he stepped up as well. Many players here have stepped up, and he's own youth player has got a real contract there. Dylan, I'm not sure. We might just let him go here. He doesn't look terrible. He has some great physical, but it really doesn't. One assist is a little bit poor. I don't know. We have already two left first team player. As you've seen, I probably played him more than he would probably. Probably my assistant says that he will be played, but I feel like he's more potential than all of these, and some of these they are better defensively than Tony O'Neill, and I feel like Tony O'Neill is best actually as attacking midfielder, so it feels perfect to have him there. Jamie, I guess it was his first season, so I don't know, he might get a second chance just to prove me wrong. I just don't know, and he's complained that he did not get too much played, so I don't know. Dylan, brilliant actually, or he did not start every match, but he was pretty. I think he was the player. I don't know if we can see that in there, and he can play both as a attacking midfielder and as a target man or as a poacher, so it works perfectly for me. And he actually doesn't even have a contract. Maybe I should sign him for a contract. He doesn't even want the real contract, which is strange, but well, you do what you want to do. Joe Doyle, he will get the second chance, but I'm not sure. There are younger players coming up here. Maybe we'll let him sit in the youth team for a while. I don't know, but I still want to. I feel like they will develop the most if they actually still get a sort of a balance, if to give them experience. And I feel like it's not great to give them experience when they are like not performing, because then they feel like bad, or yeah, then they feel like, why are you playing me if I'm not that good? Why are you just playing me just because I'm young? So I don't want that to happen. So he might be a little bit in and out here. The players that, or the player that you haven't seen, which might be a player actually, I don't know. It's just his compulsory is not that great, but he has great natural fitness, great work rate, and great. He might even be good as a yes. Some okay positioning is not that great. Concentration is not that great. Bravery, anticipation is not that great. But they are not even done. But well, he is one of the top average rating as well, and both best man of the matches, but he doesn't concede in, or it's third there, so I don't know. 14 in finishing are brilliant though, but I'm not too sure. I guess we will see how we develop and such, but already showed them. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and in the next episode will be the pre-season and probably the transfer for the next season, if I not get kicked off. But I'm pretty sure that I have a stable, so I should get a new contract soon. I at least hope for that. So see you all later with a new episode.